Level 1. You arrive at night. Streetlights smear the rain into streaks. You are sharp, quiet, watchful. A message buzzes in your pocket. Someone you know, someone you trusted. They promise help. Just one meeting, no witnesses. You nod. Because you believe them. Because trust feels like armor. You walk toward the car. Headlights flare. Breath fogs the glass. You climb in. They smile like a key. The wheel turns. The city slips away. You relax for the first time tonight. You believe the story they give you. A lie is patiently built, piece by piece. It tastes like salvation. You swallow. Level 2. The promise is simple. We cover for each other. We share resources. We never speak of what we do. We have rules. You agree because you need an ally. They seem like one. You trade secrets for protection. You hand over a password. You hand over a contact. A favor in return. It feels mutual. Then favors start stacking. Small asks. Harmless asks. Run this message. Cover that shift. Hold this bag for an hour. Every favor is an ink stain. You do it because loyalty matters. Because loyalty is currency. Because the other person swears they have your back. You begin to sleep with one eye open, never fully at peace, but you keep doing it. You are in this together. Level 3. Signals creep in. A call at 2 a.m. An insistence that seems urgent. A cancellation that comes too late. You notice details, missing receipts, messages erased. A story that changes by the hour. You confront them. They offer calm answers. Trust me, they say. You want to believe. You ask one more question. A pause. A laugh that doesn't reach the eyes. You ask again. Something in their voice cracks. You feel a chill. The game shifts. You are no longer playing with rules you set. A line is crossed. You feel exposed. You can still walk away. You choose. Hesitate. Because walking away feels like admitting defeat. Because you owe so much that leaving costs everything. Level 4. Then the test comes. A task that tastes wrong. A person to meet. A package to deliver. You stand on the sidewalk with the weight of the box in your hands. Inside is a secret you did not know you carried. You could refuse. You could call it in. But what if refusing brings consequences? What if speaking destroys someone you care about? The rules you live by crumble into shards. You feel fingers of fear wrapped tight around your throat. Your phone buzzes. One text, do it, now. You imagine their anger. You imagine your safety net snapped. You picture your life unraveling. Fear is a master at rewriting choices, so you move. You deliver. You convince yourself this is the last time. You tell yourself you are protecting the bigger plan, but every action pulls you deeper. Level 5, the reveal comes slowly. An image leaked, a name dropped in the wrong room. You overhear the truth in a grainy recording. Your stomach drops. You were a pawn. Everything they promised was a map to what they wanted. You supplied trust. They converted it into leverage. You see footage of yourself on a screen. You see your own face used as proof. The person you trusted is smiling behind you. They are not panicked. They are satisfied. They look at you the way hunters look at game. You realize their loyalty was only a performance. You were convenient. They never intended to keep you safe, only to keep you useful. Your chest tightens. Betrayal tastes metallic. It is colder than you imagined. Level 6. Everything accelerates. Evidence appears on social feeds. Your number rings with questions. You are tracked, analyzed, accused. The law investigates. Friends distance themselves. Your employer freezes you out. The balance sheet of your life erodes. You try to explain. Words fall short. You try to find them. They are gone. No answer. No explanation. Silence becomes a weapon. You study every memory, every kindness recalculated. You realize how little you knew. You are surrounded by shadows. Every door is a potential trap. You sleep in stretches of light. Your eyes catalog every face. You stop trusting your own judgment. You begin to suspect you could be the villain in someone else's story. Level 7. Confrontation is inevitable. You find them in a place that smells like old coffee and excuses. They do not flinch when you speak. They watch you like a conductor watches an orchestra collapse. You ask why. They answer with numbers and necessity. It was survival, they say. It was a choice between them and you. You feel fury like a physical force. You hate how much it hurts. You remember all the small sacrifices you made. You demand accountability. They offer a shrug and a contract. They speak as if morality is a balance sheet. You realize they never saw you as human. You see the outline of the plan. It was always a game with rules only they knew. You refuse the script now. You collect your pieces. You plan the next move like a chess player without mercy. Level 8. The aftermath is not a single moment. It is a long series of weather changes. You lose things you did not imagine losing. You gain clarity you could not buy. You learn how to set borders like walls, how to test without falling for a rehearsed sincerity. You keep some things to yourself. You stop expecting perfection from people. And when someone asks you to jump for them again, you ask one question first. Why me? Because if there is no honest answer, you no longer jump. You keep your feet on solid ground. You keep your life in your hands.